What's up guys, it's Legendary Viking here. Today I'll be showing you some of my loadouts and guns that I use on Warzone. I figured this would be a good idea for a video. I know there are a lot of other videos containing, people's loadouts and stuff like that. I wanted to add my own. I would say use them at your own risk when I show them to you. Most of them, they work perfectly fine. I mean, they are made by me and for me. If you guys want to try them out, go ahead. Now the first gun we're going to get into is the SCG. I would say it's a good gun. After the patch, it kind of, lost a little of my trust on it, but it still shoots like a straight beam. It still shoots far, still does its work. It just has a little bit of recoil now. These attachments, I've kept them the same. I think the only one I've changed was the hatch grip, but that doesn't really stop it. If you know how to use it and learn to control the recoil patterns, you should be good. Okay, so for the second one is the Cold War MP5. This was always my overall favorite SMG. Starting from, I think I started season 3 or 4 of Modern Warfare. I didn't play Warzone, but in Modern Warfare I used this all the time, and it was my top gun to use. So the attachments it has, it's for short range and medium range, I would like to say. Okay, so let's look at the perks. The perks I use always is double time, mostly because I want to be able to run around without stopping after each slide cancel. I always use overkill, except for my second loadout, which is just a sniper, and amped, which is for faster weapon swap and rocket launcher reload speed. It's always good to have it at least, just in case the gun isn't a Vanguard weapon. I know you can have sleight of hand on it, but I kind of like to use any other attachment than the perks for Cold War or Modern Warfare weapons. And my lethal is a throwing knife, always. And for a tactical is a stim, mostly because I like to use it when when you get into situations and you want to chase the person, or if you want to dodge some bullets. Okay, so for the third loadout, as you can see, I have a Cooper carbine and a bullfrog. But first things first, for the Cooper carbine, these are the attachments. Again, for long range, I always have a long range weapon and a short range gun. Just so I can go 50-50. If I need to shoot someone from far, I'll use the long range. If I want to be running around, I'll use the SMG. And it helps me mostly. I've seen some people use an assault rifle and a pistol, at least to have ghost. But like I said, I always like having overkill. And these are the attachments, like I said, mainly for long range. Okay, and for the bullfrog, these are the attachments. It's made for, you can use it for not long range, but medium range and short range. It'll help you run around the map quicker, just get around faster, and it will help you in many situations. Now for the perks, I know this one's a bit different. I have Serpentine on there just to try it out. I guess I never removed it, but I just kept it on there. It does help. I mean, if you're getting shot at, you wanna try to escape, let's say a group or 2 people at least, and it's just you. That's good to have. Overkill again, obviously. Amped for faster weapon swap. Throwing knife, and I do have a snapshot grenade. I haven't removed this either, but I just kept it on there. Now for loadout 4, I am trying the CR56 again. I tried it yesterday or the day before, and I don't know what they did to it. It had no recoil, so I just wanted to put it on and try it again, and it still hits. I mean, I know it's got a nerf, but in my opinion, it still hits. And these are the attachments. If you want to copy that, go ahead. It's a good gun. This is like the main build for long range, so I can't say it, use it at your own risk. It's just, there's no other build you can really make out of it unless you want to make it into, not a sniper, but a marksman rifle, because of these rounds. And if you I think if you keep this barrel and put a sniper scope on it or something like that. Now for the second gun, is the Tommy gun, or the M1928. Now when I tell you this gun hits, if you did watch my last video that I posted yesterday, you would see that it kind of beams on people. It's really good. I do have it built for speed and damage range. Now the barrel and the muzzle, they kind of help out with the range, and the underbarrel and the rear grip, and also these perks help out for speed. I believe this one does as well. Yeah, sprint to fire speed and movement speed. I just have a scope. I can't use it without it. I don't know why it's uncomfortable. This is the ammunition I use. I use lengthened. You can use hollow point, but I'm more comfortable with this one, mostly because of the range. And for the perks, same thing, double time, overkill, or amped. That's just me. You guys can put whatever you guys want. You know, I just like to have 2 guns instead of a pistol and a main gun. I like to run a little bit, you know, longer, and amped is just for weapon swap, so I can swap guns faster. Again, throwing knife and stim. Okay, so for Loadout 5, the Marco, of course, you will see that mine is a bit different. Yeah, I don't have a barrel on mine. I got killed really quick, and I watched the replay and the person was using it with no barrel. So this is my custom build, like my own. I didn't copy it from no one, but I did copy the person that killed me and took off the barrel, and it helped a lot more. For some reason it has range and less recoil after I took it off. So yeah, this is what I have for it. You guys can copy that. And for the other gun, the Kar 98, this is the other sniper other than the Loadout 2. And I just have it mainly for quickscope, as you can see on the name up top. I just named it because, you know, it's made for that. These are the attachments. I put this barrel on instead of the suppressor, mainly because it gave it more control. If I put the suppressor, now for this loadout, it's not a really serious loadout. I do have the Milano to help me out if I miss a shot from the crossbow. This is my build here. I don't have it fully upgraded, surprisingly, even though I started playing Modern Warfare before I got into Warzone. But once I fully upgrade it, I'll put the best attachments on it, and I'll probably make another video of it. Now for my Milano, which I guess you want to call it a support gun. These are my attachments. I will tell you it's meant for speed and for range. Again, use at your own risk. But you can't really say that about this gun, mainly because it's a really easy controllable gun. There's not much to say about it. It's a great gun. Great SMG. Okay, now for my perks, same thing. Double time, overkill, and amped. Lethal and tactical, same thing. Now for my 7th loadout, I use the Cold War AK and the MP40. This is my attachment for the AK. It still beams, it still hits. If you have it this way, it's very easy to control the recoil, obviously for long range. And my MP40, I have it mainly for speed. It's really easy to control as well, but it's mainly for speed. If you want to chase someone, it'll help you out. If you want to be fast, it'll help you out. If you do control it well, or if you learn to control the recoil patterns, you should be fine using this gun. And for my perks, same lethal, same tactical. On my 8th loadout, I have the Blixen. These are my attachments here. I'm not gonna name them all, but you can just copy it down. I've had everything the same, except for when I switched the rear grip to, I think I had polymer grip to a hatch grip, and it helped my my control, my recoil much more. It is meant for speed, but because of that rear grip, you'll have more control, and you can probably shoot, you know, medium to long range. For my long range, the NZ41, there's not much to say about this one other than it hits. I've seen others have it a certain way, but this is my build here. Everything's gonna be the same. I know many people have it this way, but all I did was just change the rear grip again from polymer to hatch grip, and it helped so much more. It does shoot straight. I watched a Joel video the other day and he had it different, and all he kept talking about was how he had to mount. Now with this one, you don't have to mount. It just shoots straight no matter what. You just gotta have these attachments on it. Now for my 9th loadout, my main gun is the Grau. I have it with no scope because you don't really need a scope. You just need a tac laser for at least more control and more accuracy. If you have a good eye, then this is the gun for you. You can put a scope on if you want, but I'd rather have it with a no scope. It still beams, no recoil, really controllable, and that's all I gotta say about it. For my short range, I use the Cold War PPSH. I'd rather use this one rather than the Vanguard one because the Vanguard one has a bit more recoil. But this one is, great for running long range, and it's really highly controllable. So you should be good when you have these attachments on it. Other than that, there's not much else to say. And for my perks, same thing. Now I did switch it up here. My lethal, I do use a thermite and a stim. Now for my 10th loadout, for short range I use the OTS-9. It's amazing, to sprint with it. It's highly controllable as well. I do want to say that. This is the type of gun you want to use if you're trying to be a sweat, you're trying to be quick with everything, if you have fast reactions, this is your gun. Now for my long range gun, the KGM40, it can go both ways. It has slow aim down sight, but the way this is, set up, it has the best recoil. It does not move for nothing at all. I do recommend using this one. The only thing is, it does have a slow aim down sight. These are the attachments here. Again, the main thing that helps it out is the hatch grip. And for the perks, same thing, double time, overkill, and amped. Lethal, same thing, tactical, same thing. And that's everything. That's all my loadouts there. If you guys enjoyed, please drop a like and subscribe. It will really mean a lot to me. This was my first time commenting on any video. But yeah, comment down below if you guys enjoyed this or if you guys want to see something else. I am thinking of showing my settings. Comment down below if you guys think that would be a good video to show and upload.